dry just constantly between every coat. As far as peeling out the liquid mask, this little pick from the craft section at the Dollar Tree, they come in a 2-pack, and the smaller tip one is my favorite tool ever for plucking out my pinstripes. Like, these are just absolute gold. These little microfiber towels I also get at the Dollar Tree, $1.25 for a 2-pack. So those are dialed. Another thing that's good for cleaning out the front end of your gun is these little dental brushes. There are the hobby specific cleaner brushes. I've got a pair somewhere here. Yeah, here's the BD Design ones. I just got a new set. But typically you're going to be using the smallest size one here. You'll take out the front of your brush, and well, the CS is easier. You got to use a tool to get that out for a second, but crack that open, pull that out, drop your needle out, and then you'll go in with some cleaner and just scrub her all up. Do your backwash flushing again. And then if you ever want to, I just got a ultrasonic cleaner. I'm gonna start giving them a short, like 5-minute cleaning session at the end of every day to keep them going really good. I just got a brand new airbrush I haven't tried yet, so I want to make sure I take good care of it, don't ruin it. As far as the spray bottles go, you kind of want a good one. This one is it was from Walmart. It's got this like nice rubber base, and it's glass and heavy, so it's hard to knock over. It's got a good spray. This is my washout cup. I should be emptying it at the end of the day, every day. Sometimes I forget, and it gets to kind of stinking like gross latex. So make sure that you're smarter than I am and keep that clean. The hobby knife that I use and the blades, I used to use the X-Actos when I started years ago, and at some point they changed them, and I'm not a fan anymore. Pretty much the only blade I'll touch anymore is Excel number 11s. I just buy them by the 100-pack. I normally use an average of 2 blades per body. If you're ever cutting your lines and you notice that you don't have a good clean cut, if it looks like it's kind of stuttering, toss your blade. If you ever are in there and you feel a little click like you lost your tip, stop using it, throw another one on. But you'll find the right pressure, you'll get that nice smooth line that's cut full through. These guys are really, really good at tracking a straight line, and that's what a lot of other blades struggle with. I think this is one of the reasons why I'm able to get like really symmetrical with my pinstripes. I recently just tried the BD Design blades and handle. For 10th scale, the angle of the knife doesn't really allow you to get like into window borders like down here like you need as well as this guy does. And this is my favorite handle ever. This is also from the craft section at the Dollar Tree. It's super duper lightweight, and it's not very long, so the back of your blade handle won't be knocking into stuff. Like if you're cutting right here, it's going to be knocking into stuff if you have a standard blade handle that's out to here. I used to cut my handles back, but now I always use these. They're super nice. It's only $1.25. The Excel blades fit perfect in them. The BD handle comes with knife blades, and they're little individual ones, but when you go to order refills, they got this like snap apart style, and like I was only able to get like maybe 1 out of 5 to snap correctly, to not have the tip look broken back, so not a major fan. This guy was super cheap though, and it came with 5 blade handles, so I don't know, I might do another, we'll see. But good old trusty Excel number 11s, like, cannot go wrong with those. One of the next questions I get is, how do you get the drawing from the same side to side? First thing you'll do, typically you would have the drawing laid out here, but then you'll use the nice thin, I use this thin tracing paper, again, Dollar Tree, like my favorite spot. It's just real nice and thin and pliable. It's got a little bit of see-through to it, and it's not problematic like wax paper or tracing paper. It won't mess your pen up. Sharpies, ultrafine, also Dollar Tree. You can make them last a little bit longer by taking 91% alcohol and a paper towel. And this thing's been sitting on the shelf for a couple months, so it's a little bit dusty, so it needs it. I'll try to avoid my window stripes so I don't have to do them all over again, but get it nice and clean where you're going to be drawing. That'll keep your marker from getting all clogged up with oils and any dust or anything. It'll make you get as long a life out of the Sharpies as you can. Well, I want to do this, but I won't like blast your ears out, so I'll just give it a second and just let it evaporate. Anyhow, this is my art light. This came from my grandma. She told me I was an artist when I was like 5 years old, and I didn't really believe her. But after she passed, this is like one of the only items I kept. This art light has been through every single paint job I've ever done. And what I'll do is lay it flat. So got myself a bit of a light table here. Let's use one I've already got open. Now let's say you just want to do some basic drips on this guy. Kind of position it here. One thing I'll do is I'll notice, okay, like, where does this line drop in? It's about 1/2 inch back from the window border, and then this drip is almost even with the back of this guy, so go through, trace. And that's another thing too, people ask me how do I get my lines so straight. I kind of draw in a dash fashion, and they just kind of end up making the shape I need. I can't just go swoop and have it stay straight. I've always had to kind of do this dash 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 motion with my hands. Doesn't have to be super duper perfect, but get it as close